If we live for Christ. If we die for Christ. My dear brothers and sisters, in today's Gospel, Jesus is encouraging His disciples as well as all of us to be firm in our faith. The Lord is teaching us whom we should fear. We should not fear those who have control over our bodies or can kill our bodies, because we know this body is perishing. Therefore, the power of the people to kill our body is also perishing. Their power is only a perishable power. The Lord is teaching us to fear God, who has the ultimate control of our bodies as well as our soul. Down to centuries, people who realize this truth that one's soul ultimately belonged to God were ready to lay down their lives for their faith. Even when they were cut into pieces, they were courageous because they knew that those who were persecuting them could not touch their souls. Therefore, with great confidence, they lay down their lives. My dear brothers and sisters, Jesus is inviting all of us to possess such faith. Saint Paul, who realized this truth, said, "If I live, I live for Christ. If I die for Christ." In our lives too, this conviction should go deeper and deeper. Then we will be able to live our lives as the disciples of Christ. When everything goes well, when life is easy, it is quite comfortable to profess and practice our faith. But when we are faced with challenges, difficulties, and persecutions, that is a time to prove ourselves as the real disciples of Christ. Saint Paul tells us in his letter to the Romans, chapter 14, verse 7, "If we live for Christ. If we die for Christ." Whether we live or we die, we belong to Christ. My dear brothers and sisters, we are called to live for Christ. We are called to die for Christ. That is the ultimate purpose or aim of our life. In order to achieve this, we should develop deep conviction of our faith. Let us pray that the Lord may give us grace to live for Him and to die for Him.